guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing another comparison smackdown. I know you guys love these types of videos and I'm really excited to film even more in 2017. So today we're going to compare a long-time cult favorite, the Laura Mercier Translucent Loose Setting Powder, compared to Kat Von D's Lock-It Translucent Setting Powder. So Kat Von D is the newest addition to my collection. Here it is. I'm going to show you close-up shots. And this is my beloved Laura Mercier that I've had for a very long time. And I finally decided to give Kat Von D's a try. I've heard great things about it, but I've always been very happy with Laura. But I figured, hey, why not take a chance and try out Kat Von D's and see how they compare. So let's get right into the details. So the three main points that I want to touch on that really set these two powders apart is the price versus the amount of product that you get, the powder puff situation, and I'll explain what the powder puff situation is later in the video, and the formula difference. So those are the 3 points that we're going to touch on in this video. So as you can see, I have purchased the smaller travel size version of these powders. I'm not sure when Kat Von D's came out because I didn't hear anything about it, but if you go to her website as well as on Sephora's website, which is where I purchased it, it does list it as a new product. So I assume that it is fairly recent that she did decide to come out with a smaller travel size. Laura Mercier has always had a full standard size and a travel size. And because for me personally, as a woman of color, I am never going to use traditional translucent powders all over my face. I'm only ever going to use it pretty much to set my under eye, maybe to clean up my contour. That's it. So the travel sizes are just perfect for me. This is more than enough product that I need, and it's still gonna last me forever. So first, let's jump into my first main point I want to touch on: price versus amount of product. Okay, let's quickly move on to the powder puff situation. Now, I know a lot of people may not care about powder puffs, may not use them. I personally do. I love using powder puffs, especially to set my under eye. I like to wrap my powder puff around my finger and just press and roll onto the skin. I really enjoy that method of powder application. And what I have always been annoyed with, really, with Laura Mercier's travel size powder, and you're going to see some photos now, the powder puff doesn't fit into the container, which is kind of weird because then you're left kind of having it floating around in your handbag or your makeup bag, and it's going to get dirty. It's going to get all other types of makeup stuck on it. So that is something that I've always not been a fan of. Now, Kat Von D's, as you can clearly see with the extra footage that I filmed, she has been very, very smart to reduce the size. You can clearly see that the Kat Von D powder puff is much smaller than Laura's, which I personally don't mind. I wish Laura would make her powder puff smaller so that it could fit into the container, which Kat has done. So thank you, Kat, for making the powder puff fit right into the container. You screw your top on after you're done using it, and you're good to go. Perfect for travel. I know a lot of people don't like loose powders, period, for travel, but that just little added touch really, really impressed me. I knew before I purchased the Kat Von D powder that it did come with a puff, so I was pleasantly surprised when I got it and I found that it fit right into the container. So I really, really love that. Great little added detail that just makes your makeup application that much more convenient. So last but not least, formula difference. So I know for a very long time, Laura Mercier has been given a kind of a bad rap at times for being extremely drying to the skin. And I have to say, while testing out my Kat Von D, I understand now why people do complain about Laura's dryness. I have experienced it myself, but because the Laura Mercier powder is such a great powder, it is so beautiful to set makeup with, I do my best to overlook it. I try to go hard with my skincare, pack as much moisture, especially in the under eye area, as I can before using it so it doesn't look as dry. But unfortunately at times it still can. But I found with Kat Von D's powder, zero dryness issues. And that is a testament to the formula, which she has described on her website as being a special formula that allows the powder to look very lightweight and feel lightweight and not give you that dry, chalky look that other translucent powders do, which I'm pretty sure she is referring to Laura Mercier. So for that reason, I have to say Kat Von D has slowly become my go-to under eye setting powder over Laura because it gives such a beautiful non-drying finish. In the container, it doesn't look as matte as Laura because you do see very slight light reflecting particles in Kat's powder. Laura's is 100% matte right off the bat, but Kat's does go on to the skin matte and it gives you a matte finish. So even though you do see slight reflecting light particles in it, it does still give you the same matte finish that Laura does. So that's it, guys. That's my comparison, short and sweet. So definitely check out either one of these two powders if you haven't already. If you have, let me know which of the two you prefer. And please give me a thumbs up if you liked the video and you found it helpful. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.